Okay, to create a drag and drop question within Classkick, there's a couple of things I need to do here. First, I went and screenshot a picture of a sample question from Cambium. You can create your own, and then you wouldn't have to do some of the work that I'm doing. However, I found it easier for me just to clip the question, whatever works best for you. So the first thing I want to do is I want to cover up these numbers and bring in my own numbers for them as manipulatives so they can move them into the box if they need to go. So I did a little work on the back side here. I created a white box in Google Drawings is all I did. I just created that background white, and then I downloaded that as a PNG to bring that white box in. And then I went back and I added my numbers on top of that box, and I went File, Download, and I downloaded that as a PNG so that I could grab those numbers. So let's go with bringing in a box first to cover up our numbers. I'm going to go Add Image, Upload from my computer, and we'll see that white box that I had created and downloaded. Here's my box. Go ahead and select Next, Add to my current page. Next. It's asking me if I want to add another. Let's go ahead and just add this box for right now. But I could continue to add my numbers there. I'm going to go here with my box. I can make the box smaller or larger. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller to fit in that space. Okay, now I've successfully covered up my numbers. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my numbers for my students to drag and drop on this particular problem. To do this, I want to go back to my Add Manipulative at the top icon, and I'm going to select Add Manipulative. It's going to give me some instructions. I want to select my file, and here is my white box with my numbers that I downloaded earlier. Okay, and I'm going to get my first number, which is 0. Just select that, and I'm going to select Next. It's going to ask me if I want to add it to the current page. I'm going to select Next. It's going to ask me to add another. I'm going to go get 1. Next, next, add another. Next, next, and let's pretend I've gotten all my numbers. Once I've selected and captured each one of those pictures, I'm going to select Finish. And here are where my numbers have come in. Now I can take my numbers and add them over here for my kids to be able to drag and drop those numbers. Make sure when you go to select the numbers that you get each individual one. If you bring in the whole number line, it just makes one large piece instead of the separate numbers. Now, if I have one that repeats in my problem, all I would need to do here is go Control-C, and then I can go Control-V, and that adds another one, add another one over here. That way, if they had 2 ones to drag in there, they are both available for the students to drag. And that's how you create a drag and drop inside a Classkick.